I had a dream. Yes, I have had a very vivid dream concerning the aftermath during and after the apparitions. It felt real, as if I was there in Fatima. I felt like I was Lucia, in her world, and it was as clear as day. I remember being questioned constantly, wanting to get away from the whole situation. I could hardly believe the church's attack on the apparitions my cousins and I were getting. The tedious constant visitations of the people, villagers and the pilgrims. I felt so much pressure. At times I couldn't get enough air to breathe. Each time I kept to myself in my little room praying to Our Lady. I felt that my cousins, Jacinta, Francisco and I should have kept quiet about the visits from Our Lady until the last minute. I, as Lucia in the dream, never would have gone through such humiliation, as Our Lady only meant well. The constant skepticism and unbelief I was encountering each day was quite unbelievable. It was baffling even to my cousins and I. Then after the apparitions passed, more sadness began to creep in my young life. The only thing I as Lucia could see was all the doom that awaited the people of God in the near future. Yes, there were many witnesses prior and after the apparitions, but within the years they steadily declined. Nobody cared much for Our Lady's messages after the apparitions ended, especially after the great big miracle of the sun. It was back to normal as usual. I disliked the convent. I thought I would enjoy being a nun, sent on Our Lady's huge mission, but I was mistaken. It really was a constant struggle, a constant battle with all those around me and those in the upper echelons, authorities of the church. I so much wanted to relay these secrets of Our Lady, but was met with great obstacles after barriers which I couldn't expect, since the apparitions had been approved, yet I could feel a huge sense of unbelief from many around me. The loneliness I felt trying to get Our Lady's messages out there as time was running out. The sorrows in my tender and kind heart were increasing as Our Lady's sorrow was clearly evident. I always kept my hands clasped deep in thought and in prayers, sacrificing much to our Blessed Mother and her poor Son Jesus Christ. I couldn't help but feel sad that her messages were heeded by very few. Very few indeed. Then the dream ends, and I will continue in the next part 2 of this video. Thank you and stay tuned.